Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's go over the markets. We'll spend about 30 minutes, 45 minutes at the most going through the markets. Good news, we've got buy signals across the board on the 240-minute time frame. And guess what? We have buy signals coming in on the daily time frame. All right, so markets very bullish, really good, setting up nicely for the Christmas rally. All right, so good news, no surprise. Right, we've called a buy signal in equities last week, a new buy signal in equities. All right, so that was up nicely, guys. Today, that was up 646 points up. On the day, Nasdaq was slightly down, S&P was up, Russell was up, and VIX, guys, VIX is at 14. Make a note, 1485, right? So 14, that's a nice low volatility, good for equities, right? Really good there. 14 on the VIX, all right? Remember, anything under 20 is good, 14 really good. All right, so on the S&P, guys, on the 240, we have a buy signal. We are breaking resistance here on the 240 on the S&P. Nasdaq, we have a buy signal breaking out here. IWM, the Russell, nice breakout, right? We've suddenly broke past resistance and now in the markup phase on the Russell, the IWM. The Dow, guys, gave a buy signal today on the 240-minute time frame. Buy signal came in here. And again, the VIX is at 1485. So good price action. Buying all around in equities. All right, we have buy signals on the daily time frame. So not just the 240. On the daily time frame, we have a buy signal on the Dow that came in today. So buy signal on the Dow, broke resistance, and we'll go through the larger, more macro time frames, and we'll look at the larger charts. All right, IWM, the Russell, broke resistance here, guys. Green candles moving up nicely. Small cap stocks, keep an eye on small caps. All right, Nasdaq still waiting to break out and give a buy signal on the daily and S&P as well. S&P is really close, guys. If we get a breakout tomorrow, we could see a buy signal on the S&P tomorrow, just like we got a buy signal on the Dow today. All right. In the futures market, dollar is retracing, guys. All right, quite a bit. Dollar is at 97, so the dollar index is pulling back a bit. Be careful with those dollar pairs. Excuse me. Be careful with those dollar pairs. All right. All right. The Dow futures, E-mini Dow futures, currently up. So the US 30 currently up. Dow futures 45 points. S&P slightly down. Nasdaq slightly down, and the Russell is slightly up. But the news in the futures market, the dollar is pulling back. We have support on the dollar at 96.54, currently trading at 97.99. All right, so dollar is pulling back a bit. As far as our sectors, the tech sector, the XLK, guys, we're waiting for a buy signal. That buy signal should come in anytime now. All right, and we have a high here. So anywhere between here and the high here, we could get a buy signal on tech. All right, but tech is moving higher. Tech is definitely moving higher with the market. We just need a buy signal. Healthcare, we're waiting on a buy signal. Biotech, all right, moving nicely. A bit of a pullback here, holding its buy signal since when? Since June, was it? Yeah, since June. Right, it's holding its buy signal. Amazing price action there with biotech. Financials. All right, financials. Keep an eye on financials, guys. With the banks, with low interest rates, right? So the Fed reduce rates, right? That will help financials. Whenever small cap stocks, right, the Russell starts to move, um, you'll notice financials will start to move as well. All righty. All right. So financials breaking out, buy signal here, nice big candle here. Discretionary, nothing here. Energy, nothing. International, guys, we've added the international stocks. They're making a move. Right? I know we don't talk about international stocks a lot, but international is making a move higher. And we are breaking resistance, so we got a buy signal on international. That's the international ETF, the IXUS. That's emerging markets. All right, broke resistance right here, buy signal, green candle here. We are moving higher here. All right, so we've added international stocks to the mix. All right, Forex tracker, so a monster Forex tracker. All right, dollar, guys, your dollar pairs tracked by the dollar Swiss, no trading. All right, you guys can see here we are stuck within a tight range. All right, stay away from the dollar. Your number one trade are the yen pairs. All right, so pound yen, buy signal here, that's moving higher. Aussie pairs are also moving higher, buy signal here, so keep an eye on those. All right, pound pairs, pound and euro pairs. You guys, there have been alerts, right? Recent alerts, yesterday and today. All right, you can start looking at opportunities in those two groups. All right, so in the pound pairs, euro pairs, just be careful. They're still range bound, right? But buyers are definitely coming in, and also in the Kiwi pairs. And then Aussie pairs we mentioned. All right, so Forex definitely moving again. Right, good to see this price action. But the yen pairs, again, yen pairs, those are your best trading pairs right now. If you guys look here, so Aussie, Kiwi, and yen pairs really moving higher on the daily, on the 240, and has slowed down a bit on the 60-minute time frame. Currently, Swiss yen is up this evening. Turkish yen, SGD Singapore dollar yen, pound yen is right here. So yen pairs are still holding nicely as well. As far as volatility, we've got about 40% volatility on the daily time frame. Here on the 240, we've got about 70% volatility. That's really good. And the same, about 70% volatility on the 60-minute time frame. So Forex is moving nicely, both the 240 and the 60-minute time frame. Not a lot of volatility on the daily time frame. All right. Your top trending pairs, let's see here. Now the yen pairs are moving up higher. All right, so dollar, USD CNH is moving lower there. That's trending down. Dollar CAD is trending down. New Zealand dollar, right? Buyers are coming in there. But the yen pairs, guys, keep an eye on the yen pairs. All right, so euro yen, right? This is on the daily time frame. Nice big trend here, guys. Look at this. Right, buy signal all the way down here on euro yen. All right, price action all the way up here. All right, that's for a lot of pips, guys. All right, almost 1,700 pips. I'm not saying you would trade it on the daily time frame, but that's the move. All right, lots of pips there on the euro pair. So euro, yen, keep an eye on the yen pairs. New Zealand yen, that's breaking out. Pound yen, breaking out. Swiss yen. All right, so we still like the yen pairs. Look at Swiss yen on the daily time frame. Look at this trend, guys. All right, amazing trade here. Amazing, amazing trade. All right. As we get into next year, I'm going to make sure that you guys get on these trades in Forex Dominator. Right? These big moves here, right? They will, they'll take months. Right? They'll take several months to really move, but we want to trade those, all right? All right, we want to position ourselves for some of these big trends, all right? So Swiss yen moving nicely here. So if you can just move a small amount of capital, let it run, right? Nothing wrong with that. All right, our alerts right now, the best alerts that we've got going in our Forex system. Like I said, Euro yen looks good, Swiss yen looks good, CAD yen looks good in your yen pairs, ZAR yen looks good, Aussie yen looks good. That's your best trade. Euro, HKD, Euro pairs are starting to move. Euro, HKD here. Euro SGD here, TRY, Euro SDD, USD, that's your dollar. All right, those are coming along, but your yen pairs, that's your best trade right now, okay? All right. Again, VIX on the monthly time frame, red candle. Look here, guys. Red candle on the monthly time frame on the VIX, all right? So VIX index, volatility, your volatility index for equities. Big red candle came in here. That is great, all right? Great news for equities. Perfect timing, perfect setup for the Christmas rally, right? You guys could hear the excitement in my voice, all right? Christmas rally, what's the date? We've got 11th of the month here. So we could see this market really continue to move nicely, move higher as we get into the end of the month, into January. All right, so setting up nicely for the Christmas rally. Big red candle coming in here, 1485. As we move lower, if we can move lower to 12, 11, 10, that's all-time low in volatility. We could see this market really move higher. Dow yesterday was up, I think, almost 500 points. Another over 600 points today. That is exciting news. All right. All right. Peter, is that Peter? Hey, Peter. Yes, Christmas rally on its way. So, stock boss traders, bull master traders, you guys should be all over this market. All right. Still be careful. All right. But we do have major bullishness happen. Bullishness. That's a word, right? All right. So bullish, really good bullish market. Again, we have buy signals on the 240 across the board, all four indexes. We have two buy signals on the daily time frame, waiting for two more, but we're calling a buy signal across the board. The MAG 7s, let's take a look at the MAG 7s. Tesla, guys, we're waiting for a buy signal on Tesla. We get buy signals on the MAG 7s, guys. That would be great. Tesla, we are close to getting a buy signal on a break of resistance here. All green candles. Peter, I am so proud of you. So proud of what you're doing, buddy. Thanks for sending those pics. I'm so proud of what you're doing there. Nvidia, guys. Nvidia. Red candle here. So hold back on Nvidia for now. Trading at 180. All right, we really need to get above 197 to get a buy signal. Wait on that. All right. So reason why it's holding back, right? Reason why it's holding back. Microsoft. Sellers are in Microsoft on the daily time frame, guys. Red candles here. You can see that. In the markdown phase, we have support here for 63. Be careful there. So we need these Mag 7s to turn around. The market will move now. We've seen a rotation into small caps. All right, which is not bad, right? So we might not have the whole broad market make a move, right? But small caps, if we can have small caps move, even with Bull Master, I think when we ran Bull Master the other day, I think we had 150 stocks in Bull Master. We'll run it again this evening. Google looks good. Buy signal here. All right, so bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. Green candles here. Keep an eye on this purple support and resistance. So we are overbought on Google there, but we're still holding the buy signal. Amazon, nothing here. So that is a concern that these Mag 7s are not breaking out with the general market. All right, so Amazon's consolidating here, right? So that is a concern. Now, I don't think we have a, let's see here. I don't think we have a buy. So are we waiting on, let's take a look at the NASDAQ again here. So okay, so that's why. So NASDAQ has a buy signal, guys, but the price is still at that resistance. It hasn't broken out yet. All right, and that's on the 240, and it's lagging. So out of the four indexes, the NASDAQ is lagging the most. So if the NAS can break out, we'll see these Mag 7s break out as well. Okay. All right, Dow 240, guys. Dow 240. Let's go through these. Dow 240, big break here. Right, you guys can see that here on the 240. Nice break with a buy signal on the 240. On the daily time frame, the Dow daily time frame, nice break of resistance right here. Big candle came in with a buy signal on the daily time frame. So on the Dow, we have a buy signal on the 240, buy signal on the daily, right? We already have buy signals on the weekly. Look at that weekly time frame, guys. All-time high territory. Perfect setup for the Christmas rally. All right. Monthly time frame. Look at the monthly time frame here. Right. Extremely bullish. S&P on the 240 holding here. Has a buy signal. Just need to break through, guys. If we have an update tomorrow, we could see S&P break out, get into all-time high territory. There, new highs, right? New highs, new highs. Okay. S&P on the daily time frame, same thing here. Looking to break through. No buy signal on the daily. S&P on the weekly holding. S&P on the monthly. Look at the monthly time frame here on the S&P. Just amazing. No complaint with this market here. Right? Even after the pullback, little slight correction here. Market has recovered. Stocks are moving up nicely. Right? Your best sector for equities, biotech, healthcare, biotech. Hopefully technology will catch up. NASDAQ on the 240 again, right? This is what's holding those AI stocks right now. We need a break, okay? So NASDAQ on the 240, just holding resistance here. We need to break out. NASDAQ on the daily time frame, again, need to get past resistance here with a buy signal. We'll call this a high. Good news though, on the NAS, we have all green candles here. All right, weekly time frame on the NASDAQ, good price action here. But guys, remember, we've already called, all right? We're not waiting on these indexes. We've got confirmation this market is moving, okay? So we do have a buy signal. We've called a buy signal in equities. NASDAQ on the monthly, really good price action there. You guys can see that. All right. Feel sorry for shorts. Whoever is short in this market, you're going to get squeezed. All right. This market is moving higher. On the Russell, What's going on here with my chart? On the Russell here, on the 240, we have a buy signal pending data there. IWM, so the Russell IWM buy signal here on the break of resistance, moving up nicely. Our option traders, pay attention, right? Option traders, all right? So small cap stocks in the Russell, looks good. IWM, the Russell, we are breaking out on the weekly time frame. When was the last time we saw the IWM breakout? All right, it's been a while. Peter, you traded IWM. That's been a while. All right, so the last time we broke out on the IWM was we made a high end of 2021. And then last year, at the end of the year, we made a high, never broke out, did not break out in 21, did not break out in 24. Finally, we are breaking out now in 2025. New territory for the IWM. New highs, record highs. Okay. On the monthly time frame, we are breaking out. This market is extremely strong, guys. Bitcoin on the 240 trading at 92,000 and change. We are still looking at Bitcoin to move lower unless things change. We are in the markdown phase, all red candles. Okay. Purple support and resistance. All right, so no buying. The resistance is right here between 108. That's where we got our previous sell short signals. That's where sellers came in. Our support is at 80,000. Okay, so Bitcoin hasn't proven that it's ready to move higher. Okay, all red candles trading below that moving average here, red moving average, purple support and resistance. All right. In order to get long, guys, we've got to get all the way back up. I would say probably long way from that. Probably 108, back to that 108 number in order to have a chance to go long. To really go long, we got to get back to about 124. Okay. If we get any buy-in, right? So let's say we get price gets to about 98,000. We might move it to the 240 and get some alerts. Okay. Otherwise, we wait. Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, it's broken its structure. All right. So here is our channel. Here, the top end of the channel, bottom end of the channel. Here is where it broke. All right. So it's in no man's land right now. Okay. All right. Pound yen, the yen pairs, that's your number one trade right now in Monster Scalper for Forex, guys. So the yen trade, best trade right now. So pound yen, all right. Buy signal here, moving up nicely. On the 240 daily, look at the daily. Weekly, breaking out. So you guys want to be on these yen trades, okay? If not, you're missing out. You guys have complained about not having opportunities in Forex because it's been consolidating. Now it's moving. All right, now it's moving. So get on that trade. Find your spots. It's been moving for a while, so you might want to move that time frame down, perhaps all the way to a 30-minute time frame to find some entry points. Okay. Dollar pairs, be careful of the whole dollar group, right? Dollars coming down a bit. Dollar Swiss is your major of that group. See here, it's consolidating. Can you trade the range? Absolutely, but it's not trending, okay? So if you trade the dollar pairs, just understand it's range bound. That whole group is range bound, so be careful. That's the 240. Here is the daily on the dollar Swiss, and if the dollar Swiss is trading like this, the majority of the pairs, the dollar pairs, will do the same, okay? All right, so dollar Swiss, tight consolidation there. On the daily, here's the weekly, and then here is the monthly here. You might find some opportunities to go short, all right, but that's not our best trade. All right, pound dollar, pound pairs are breaking out. So here's pound dollar in the markup phase. 3 decent trades so far. You could trade that group, but you've got to be selective, okay? So pound dollar on the 240, here's the daily. All right, still in a range here, but it is moving towards the top of that range. Again, you can trade it, be careful there. Pound dollar on the weekly, it's recovering that trend line here. Green candles, that's encouraging. And here it is, the monthly time frame as well. Euro pairs also breaking out. So the pound pairs, the euro pairs, I would call that, so your yen pair, the yen trade, that's your number one trade. And then you could, I would say pound, euro, second and third, okay? All right. So euro dollar on the 240, breaking out. Euro dollar on the daily buy signal here, right? Getting ready to break out, right? Nice resistance here, buy signal here, breaking out. So those are setting up euro pairs. Euro, dollar on the weekly, right? That's breaking out nicely there. And on the monthly, let's take a look. Euro dollar on the monthly, look here, guys. Buy signal here, getting ready to break out. So euro pairs, pound pairs, really setting up nicely. We would like to see a rotation. At some point, the Aussie, we would like to see Aussie, Kiwi, and yen pairs close out. All right. And they're getting close. Perhaps another week or so, they should close out. And these euro, pound pairs, hopefully will start moving. Okay, Aussie on the 240 really extended. All right, so we'd like to see those trades, right? Close out, take your profits, and then euro pound pairs setting up nicely. Okay. So Aussie dollar on the 240, good trade going here. On the daily, breaking out here on the daily, weekly, still range bound here. Needs to break through that resistance. But you guys can see these buyers are definitely coming into these pairs. Kiwi breaking out as well. Remember, Aussie, Kiwi, yen pairs will go together. Okay. Gold, guys, what is going on with gold? Amazing, 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 amazing. All right. Just amazing. Gold on the daily time frame. Right, first buy signal all the way back here. 7/16/24 was at 2,700. Sell signal on the daily chart here, 2,800 and change. Buy signal 2,900, 2,933 to be exact. Sell signal 33.23. Buy signal here 35.76 and is holding here at 4,300. Just amazing. So gold is sitting right here. We have near-term resistance here. It's getting past that, and we have a high here. Guys, based on this price action, we could see gold move higher. All right. We have no resistance above with gold. If I was a betting man, I would say gold might make it to 5,000. All right. Where's gold going to reach? Yeah. I would say there's no resistance above. So good question, right? So no resistance above 5,000. I know traders, that's a psychological number for traders, 5,000. Okay. If you did not enter, no, this is on a monthly time frame, but if you did not buy in, unless you're doing some swing trades, all right, day trading gold, but if you're looking for more of a position trade, that trade is over, guys. Okay, we don't play in territories like this. This is parabolic here. I mean, that's just crazy. So don't try to get into it. Let's see, 60-minute time frame. So 60-minute time frame, you could try to trade it on the 60. Here's a fairly decent frame trade here on the 60-minute. The daily, we know the daily time frame, that's gone, right? Let's take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Even the 30-minute time frame, that's gone here. Horrible chart though. But if you did not get in early, that trade is too late. Okay. That's on the monthly. So daily on gold, monthly on gold. Silver is at 57, guys. 57. Silver made it all the way up to 60, I think. Was it 60? Hold on. 56. So 56 on gold. I'm on silver, right? It is extended as well. All right. But boy, look at that move in silver. I remember when silver, you could accumulate silver near around COVID for about $19, $17 on silver, now at 57. What a move. The concern with silver, and you guys have heard me talk about this, is that silver has a high, previous high, 2010, 2011 at 47. All right, so as silver got to that high, right, that high going all the way back, what's that, 13 years now, 13 years or so. All right, the concern was we could see some selling come in here, pull back just like here, but silver has absolutely cleared that area here. All right, so as long as silver can stay above, let's call it $50 mark. All right, nice big candle here. We could see silver move much higher here. Could get to 80. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see with gold. All right. Crude oil, you guys know this. Nothing here. Crude oil, nothing. It's consolidating here. Bonds, nothing here. With the Fed cutting yesterday, we could see a move, but guys, nothing here with bonds. Big picture though, big picture, we're still keeping an eye on bonds. Okay, so the TLT, we had all-time lows here. With the equity markets moving higher, bonds should stay somewhat depressed here. All right, so should hold that support level down here. So not the best trade right now with bonds, okay? But we're watching it. Some big picture, not yet though. Can't get in yet. On the monthly, right here, holding its low here. But at some point, guys, bonds will be a great trade, but not now. We talked about the dollar. Nothing happening here with the dollar. And so we've got some time. Let's go through. Quick look at our trading systems. All right, quick look at our trading systems. All right, crypto's monster. All right, Dow, Bitcoin again at 92 here. Weekly, that's the daily, that's your weekly here. Litecoin, sellers are in Litecoin. Support is down here. So these are your majors, guys. Bitcoin Cash, Still holding is the best major that's holding, okay? But it's not breaking out, okay? So it's holding, staying below resistance here. Here is support. It is buyers are holding, but it's not breaking out, okay? Ethereum, sellers are still in control here. White candles are coming in, right? That fell from our sell signal was at 42. Buy signal, previous buy was at 29. Trading at 32. Nothing there, okay? Our metals, let's go to quick look at Stock Boss and Bullmaster. So as equities are moving, that is your best market. Okay? So your best market, your number one opportunity right now is with equities, okay? So, and we have two systems to do that, to trade equity. So Stock Boss, so we're gonna run Heat Seeker. We're gonna track over 22,000 stocks. Right now, 94. We've got 94 symbols. All right, in Stock Boss, and they're still buying biotech. So biotech, that's still the top trade. Retail stocks are coming in for the holidays. Few gold and silver. All right, but biotech, guys, across the board, biotech. So they're still buying biotech. Healthcare, that's your sector. Biotech is the industry, okay? Let's run through these quickly. All we want to take a look at the price action. So what you guys want to take a look at is right here. To the right of my screen here, we just want to take a look at that price action here, right? All green candles. That's one we want to see. This is biotech, okay? Biotech. It's good, good. Just want to make sure the institutions are buying. Good. Look at this. Good. These are small cap stocks. Good. That's reaccumulation there. Biotech. That's good. Good. Nicely done. TSHA Biotech. Good. Nicely done here. So they're buying. Definitely buying biotech. That's your number one sector. Healthcare, number one industry, biotech. Small cap stocks, look at this one here. That one, buy signal came in October, guys, at $2.44, trading at $7.39, and still moving. That's biotech. All right, small cap stocks. These stocks are under $10. All biotech. Nicely done. All of these are biotech. So I would say about 80% of the stocks in Heat Seeker for Stock Boss is biotech. Your large cap stocks in Bullmaster. So guys, our Stock Boss traders, Bullmaster traders, you guys want to be all over this. You know, you could make your year, well, probably not your year, but you could certainly make your month or your quarter with the Christmas rally, okay? Those of you who've been with us for a while, you guys know that you could make your month, your quarter. If you're really lucky, you could make your year, right, with the Christmas rally. All right, so pay attention. Bullmaster here, guys. So your large cap stocks, over $10, large cap stocks. Okay, in Bull Master, again, biotech, number one, all of these here, biotech. All these stocks here, biotech. I would say a good 65-70% is biotech. Retail is popping up. That's to be expected though. Consumer staples, we have some there. But biotech. I have no idea what's going on with biotech. Why they're buying it, but they're buying it. All right, both small cap and large cap. Okay, so let's go through this biotech. Same thing here. We want to, right, see if these institutions are buying. Right, we're gonna go through this price action. Right, pay attention to the right of your screen. We want to see green candles. Nicely done in the markup phase. Right, we can't buy everything, but we can get a real good idea what these institutions are buying based on this price action, right? Good. Nicely done. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that there. Peter, look at that, right? All right, good price action there. Biotech, guys. Biotech. All right, still follow your process, your 4 market phases. Use your systems. All right, no guarantees with this, but they're buying. And with buy signals coming in on these indexes, on the 240, because buy signals on the 240, buy signals are coming in on the daily VIX. The VIX is at 14. Guys, as traders, this is what we wait for, right? As traders, this is what we wait for. I hate it when after these markets make a run and traders get with me and now they want to trade when the move is over, right? All right. So healthcare sector, industry, biotech in both Bullmaster and Stock Boss. In Bullmaster, we've got 201 symbols, guys. That's a lot. All right, 201. On average, we want to see about 90. Right, 90. That's decent. 200 is a lot. Stock Boss, we've got how many? 95. If we've got 60, 70, that's good. 95, that's really good in Stock Boss. So equities. Okay. Our monster scalper traders. Quick look, and then we'll be done. All right, we mentioned the yen pairs. All right, so Aussie, Kiwi, and yen pairs on the 240. So Aussie dollar still holding a really good buy signal there. All right, for about 3 weeks. All right, Aussie, New Zealand, nothing there. Aussie Swiss closed its long trade, so a buy signal was here on a break of resistance. Sell signal here, red candles, we should be out. Aussie Swiss. Aussie CAD, we should be out as well. New Zealand dollar still holding its buy signal here. New Zealand Swiss, sell signal here, should be out. New Zealand CAD, sell signal here, we should be out. ZAR yen still holding its buy signal, so the yen pairs, nothing there. Nothing there. SGD JPY, guys, keep an eye on it. Give a red candle here, still holding its buy signal. If it breaks through that resistance, right, that's an opportunity to get back in. New Zealand yen, right? Buy signal here all the way up here. These yen pairs are performing really well. HKD JPY sell signal, nothing there. Pound yen, really liking pound yen, guys. Pound yen buy signal here. Look at pound yen, biggest mover. You guys know pound yen, biggest mover, right? So buy signal here. Look at that, getting ready to test resistance here. Really looking forward to pound yen breaking out. Euro yen is breaking out. Buy signal here. Look at the previous trade here. All right, with euro yen. Look at the daily, guys. Look at that daily time frame. Just crazy amount of pips. All right, so don't give up on these yen pairs. Swiss yen, that's breaking out. All right, and these are fairly early breakouts. Okay, so but buy signal on Swiss yen came in on 12.9, and it's what 12.11, right? On the 240, we could see these trades run for, if we're lucky, if they stay in a month. All right, so that's just what, a couple of days there, day two. CAD yen, buy signal here. We are breaking out here. Look at the daily. So again, yen pairs. All right, stay away from the dollar pairs, even if it's a short trade. Be careful there. Okay, Aussie yen. It's about being in the right trade, guys. On the right side. It's not what we want. Remember that, right? Aussie yen buy signal here. Nice little pullback, holding firm. Okay. Euro pairs are setting up. Let's take a look. All right. Stay away from the dollar pairs. All red here. Let's take a look at, see what's setting up with the dollar, with the euro pair. So euro dollar, that's breaking out early buy signal on the daily. Euro TRY, Euro SGD. So we're starting to see some buying in that group. Not 100% buying yet though. EUR HKD. So not quite ready yet. Okay. So wait on that group. The pound dollar. All right. Decent amount of trades there. Pound HKD. So pound pairs, euro pairs, getting ready, but not quite yet. Okay. All right, guys. So, before I forget, US 30. Now we'll go live tomorrow. All right. So we'll trade live tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. All right, I'll go live if you guys want to join us, and we'll look for opportunities in all of the systems, but in particular the US 30 and the NAS. All right, so the US 30, great trading. All right, so hopefully we'll find, we'll trade on the 5-minute time frame. So we'll do some day trading in the morning. All right, on the daily time frame, we have a buy signal, so no short. So in the morning, do we have data coming out? So in the morning, we'll look for long opportunities. So when US traders, US 30 traders, or NAS 100 traders, you guys be ready. Let's see if we have data. Friday, no data. So that's good, right? No data to interfere with the trade. All right, so buy signal came in today on the US 30, so we'll look to go long. Two great trades on the 5-minute. Bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. We would like to see price consolidate overnight and give us some buy signals on the 5-minute tomorrow. On the NAS 100, all right, a bit choppy here. No buy signal on the daily time frame. So we'll look for opportunities there, but that US 30, that will be our primary symbol to trade. S&P, all right, S&P is close to giving a buy signal. If we get a breakout here, purple support and resistance, that is a concern there. It's trading fairly well on the 5-minute. So the number one, the top instrument we'll take a look at is the US 30 in the morning, and then the S&P, NASDAQ lagging a bit. All right, lagging a bit there. But if it opens up, you never know. We might find some opportunities. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see everyone tomorrow when we go live. Our stock boss traders, bull master traders, you guys should be all over your systems. Okay? For this Christmas rally, we are having a Christmas rally. Anything can happen. You guys know that. Anything can happen. But right now, everything is pointing to finishing up the year strong. Okay? So make sure biotech. Okay? All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And be careful, though. Just because we're having a Christmas rally, right? Don't mortgage the house, okay? So trade lightly. You can always scale up, right? So get in small amount, and as your trade gets into profit, you can also scale up your positions, okay? It's an exciting time. We've had a great year with Forex. We've had a great year of equities. Horrible year with Forex, but hopefully with the yen pairs moving, we could make up for the year. Okay? All right, guys. Take care. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, Peter. Peter. Guys, you get a chance to talk to Peter, one of our best traders. We love Peter. Peter, thanks for coming. And I just love what you're doing. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Great to see you, Peter. Take care.